On the 25th of February, at 5 in the morning, I've got a call from my mom. She said, "And are you okay? Kyiv is under missile fire." And this is how war started for me.
Close your eyes and let's go back to our childhood. Try to remember your favorite playground when you were a child. You're running down the street to meet with your friends, but suddenly you hear loud explosions. Then you see fire. Then you hear screams. That was the picture of my childhood.
There is not a single generation of Ukrainians in Ukraine today that wouldn't have had experience or memory of war. And yet, we choose and we continue to be unbreakable.
It is only if we all sit down and listen to the voices of those that are being directly affected by the problem that we can find a solution.
On the bright side, programs like Erasmus Plus or the Solidarity Corps that I mentioned already are great examples for fostering democracy in Europe and beyond. They realize both the value in investing in youth and in learning from each other and acting in solidarity. This is how we strengthen democracy. This is how we offer a strong way for Europe to go forward.
And I was thinking of you when I saw that poster. Join the Erasmus Student Network, it said. And the memories of your laughter flashed by my eyes, along with the taste of cheap liquid gold in my throat. Because once Erasmus, always Erasmus.
Volunteering is a life-changing experience. It's the best school for life. It's a complementary activity to your professional one. It's a global need, but it's also the best way to learn to see the full forest instead of just one tree.
Even at the darkest moments of your life, at the worst days of your life, there are always good people that can and are willing to help.
And this is the reality Ukrainians face every single day.
And I have not forgotten, and I will not forget, because here, everyone is the answer to our problem, is the answer to this question of how only you can contribute to those furthest behind.
When we want to change how we approach climate change, we need to understand how change works. How does change work? It's basically simplified 3 phases. You need to be aware, you need to understand, and then in the 3rd phase, you need to act, you need to do something.
We are defining our actions in the climate action by whether we win or lose. We think in terms of black and white, now or never, system change or no change. And this binary thinking, it paralyzes us. It makes us think if we can't change everything, then why change anything?
Can we really let people facing an endless stream of information daily, not knowing who they should trust, who they should listen to, who they should follow? Should we really let these people be vulnerable, facing immersion of doubts, people that are trying to enforce really dangerous ideology into our democracies?
While people want to help, they don't know how. They don't understand climate change nor its solutions. So it's time we change that.
But if we are all gathered here, it's because we really want to bridge this gap between the people and the politicians. We want some trust back.
I believe that when we make collaborative spaces the norm, we also strengthen our critical thinking capacities and our capacities to solve complex problems.
I want to empower each and every generation in their unique and valuable skills, mindsets, ideas. But the truth is, those qualities, those strengths are best used when working in teams, in intergenerational teams.
So I always kept looking for that alternative pathway that would work for me much better. And as a result, my career has looked something like this, rather than that most people would aspire to.
What does it mean be normal? Normality is just a way of how we think and of how we react to things and of how we see things. Being different and having a difference is okay, and if you take advantage of it, you can turn it into a blessing.
Because sometimes when we share that we are not okay, we'll find out that other people are going through the same. And this makes us have deeper connections and not to feel so alone, because anxiety makes you believe that you are alone, which is not true at all.
Those differences, your differences, my differences, will always be there, and we should try to adapt and turn them into our superpower.
And I was thinking of you when I thought, I want these kids to see what I saw. I want them to meet their you, their own special, invaluable, irreplaceable you.
So, the perfect age to act. It may be cheesy, but it is your age at the present moment as we see in front of our eyes major global problems unfolding.
There are many issues that cannot be faced or solved alone or in fragmented manners. Pandemics do not stop at borders. The climate crisis doesn't happen in silos. And we all know that also the impact of war is always a wider circle than you anticipate.
The lesson is teamwork makes the dream work. If we have a group that shares a common vision, everything can be possible.
Solidarity starts with you helping your neighbor and ends somewhere there in the high office of the UN.
Look how far we have come because of destruction and traumas, our collective traumas.
So go out, live, really live boldly, and be kind to yourself and to others.
We have the ability to make a huge impact. And in fact, we have nothing to lose, but we have everything to gain.